Howdy, everybody, and welcome to Oakdale, Minnesota, and Platinum Bank Stadium, home to the Titans. Tonight, the Polars from North St. Paul are in town to take on your Tartan Titans. Alongside Tim Garcia, I'm Jeb Brand. Glad to have you with us.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Looks like the fans are glad to be here. We got a nice showing of support from both sides. The weather currently 79 degrees with wind coming out of the east at 7 miles per hour currently with no clouds in the sky, beautiful sunshine.
Absolutely. Picture perfect night tonight for some varsity football. We take a look at tonight's matchup. The Polars coming in at 0-2 looking for their first win, Tim.
Yeah, they got one state tournament appearance back in 1988. They want to build on that for the 2015. A lot of tradition there, so looking to build on that.
On the other side, the Titans from Tartan coming in at 1-1 thus far with a victory in their opener against Hill Murray, but fell short to the Zephyrs from Matamidi where they were shut out 21-0.
Yeah, Tartan's got to look to sustain some offensive movement here today and get a little flow going with the offense, so that's what we're looking for.
Some keys to the game, a couple of players to keep an eye on for the Polars. Senior quarterback James Bothwell.
Yeah, James Bothwell definitely needs to be working on some short to intermediate passing game here today to get that completion percentage up to sustain some more drives for the Polars.
And for the Titans, they rely on junior quarterback Marco Hernandez.
Yeah, Marco Hernandez, not so many stats yet on the passing side, but he definitely seems to be a game manager behind under center. And Tartan's looking to just establish the run game. And that hopefully will lead to opening up the passing game for some play action.
Should be a good one tonight. The Titans, the Polars. We'll get started right after this.
Why is my son having trouble in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 wonders of the world.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Bank Stadium as we get set here for the opening kickoff. The Titans will receive first as the Polars get set to kick. Number 1, Yang Lor for the Polars will deliver the kick. Buckle up, folks, as the ride begins. The kick is deep down, just about inside the 10, bobbled there by the intended receiver. Steps out of bounds there, and the Titans will get started at their own 8.
Yeah, definitely a confusing play there for the returner of Tartan. He might have had a chance to let the ball go out of bounds there for a penalty against the Polars. However, decided to play it and stepped out of bounds at the 3. So here we go.
So the Titans will start deep in their own end on this opening drive. Like I said in the opening, the Titans here coming in at 1-1 with a victory over the Pioneers from Hill Murray, but fell to the Zephyrs from Matamidi just last Friday. Opening drive here is a handoff for maybe a yard, if that. Ball carrier on the play was that of Devontae Eaton.
Yeah, just like we assumed, Jeb, Tartan opens up running the ball out of the power I with a quarterback option read with a handoff up the middle.
As we get set here, 2nd and 6 to go for the Titans. Hernandez under center. And they elect to another run up the middle, maybe a yard there. The Titans will have a tough 3rd and about 6 to go.
Yeah, nice play by the defense there. Good sure tackle by Ryan DeMuth.
As the Titans get set for this first 3rd down of the game, 3rd and 6 from the Titans' 8. Steps back and elects to run. on the run. I don't know if he's got enough for the first. He's hauled down. It's going to be a close one. They may need to bring out the chains.
Yeah, good run there, good read by the quarterback. He was flushed out of the pocket by some good edge pressure from the Polars.
Marco Hernandez, the elected to go with the quarterback sweep there as we take another look.
Yeah, he noticed the pressure and it was going to get to him, so he stepped out of the pocket and made a good play to give his team a chance for first downs.
So it was a first down for the Titans as they move the chains. Hernandez in the shotgun. There's movement up front. And it looks like we've got a false start called on the Titans.
So that'll back them up to the 13-yard line. Excuse me, 12-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Titans as they look to recoup after the penalty for the false start. Hernandez gets set in the shotgun. 2 receivers wide right, 1 left. And a man in motion. They elect to go to him. It's Ben Ingwer on an end around sweep. May have gotten a yard on the play.
Definitely a sneaky play there. Ran the slot receiver on the end and around, trying to catch the defense a little on the over-aggressive side.
So as we talked about in the open, the Titans, a run-heavy team to try to set up the play action. And thus far, we've seen 5 plays, and all of them have been that of the run. Here we go now, 2nd and 12 from the 14. Hernandez shotgun back. First play of the game off to the left side, and it falls incomplete. Nice defensive play there by Adrian Waddling.
Yeah, the wide receiver came out of his cut, looked to be open. However, unfortunately, the offensive line for Tartan isn't providing much time for him to throw back there in the pocket.
So the Titans will face another 3rd down tough one here. 3rd and 12 to go from their 14. We'll see what the Titans elect to do here early on. 9:22 here in the first quarter. Titans and Polars in a border battles, to say the least. Hernandez back, and he's blasted. The Polars jump all over. A great field position. North St. Paul down, and the Titans 2.
Yeah, that's an amazing play right there. Just a blitz and maybe some more pressure off the edge from the same spot.
Take a look at this again as Hernandez is blindsided by the Polars defense.
Yeah, he got around the tackle there from the right side, and quarterback didn't even see him and took the hit. And yeah, tough kid.
So the Polars with great field position here early on in the first quarter. They are down at the Titans 3 in the red zone here. And Bothwell under center. Man in motion. They look to flip. Running play right side. There's a hole. Touchdown, Polars. Count it, Isaiah Coran with the easy bucket.
Yeah, Coran saw the opening on the cutback and made a nice move to pay dirt, and that's the first 6 of the game, folks.
So the Polars, who start the season off 0-2, strike first. Take another look.
Yeah, he saw daylight there on the stretch run, and there you go. That he made the nice cutback, and no one there to touch him. Walks into the end zone.
Isaiah Coran, the senior running back, barely touched. The extra point, down, snap, kick is good. Polars take a 7-0 lead here early on in the first quarter.
Yeah, again, something Tartan's going to need to focus on when they get the ball back on offense is, maybe getting a little bit more extra help on that offensive line to protect the quarterback.
So the Polars strike first on a nice defensive play, and 3rd and long for the Titans. And then Coran is there to put in the first dagger here tonight as the Polars set up to kick again. See if the Titans can turn this thing around a bit as we get started. 9:12 left to play here in the first quarter. As we get set to kick here, both teams setting up. North St. Paul Polars and their fans just below us here at Platinum Bank Stadium, while the hometown Titans just across the way. Good turnout tonight from the Polars crowd. Some of the Titan fans still strolling in. The kick's a squib kick down to the 18, and he jumps on it.
Yeah, he does the smart play there. Once he touched it, he didn't panic, jumped on the ball to secure possession, and now they can get to work here.
So the Titans will start again deep in their own zone. If you're the head coach of the Titans, you got to be a little frustrated early on here on both special teams plays to start, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you want to make sure you're moving the ball forward when you're receiving on special teams, and you know, try to get the best starting position for each, you know, for field offense. So.
Hernandez in the shotgun. They elect to run to the left side, and that's going to go for a loss. A nice job once again by the Polar defense.
Might be a fumble. No, they're saying the player was down.
Let's take another look at this to see if his knee was down. Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, just an explosive play here again by Demuth. Another nice tackle for a loss. I believe that is his second or third tackle already, so he's making a major impact early on in the game here, Jeb.
Certainly is. Demuth, one of the key players for the Polars defense, and he has been huge thus far. So the Titans look at 2nd and long from their own 14. Hernandez again out of the shotgun. And they elect to run up the middle. No hole there. Maybe a yard at most. Going to be up against another 3rd and long.
Yeah, I mean, I sense the logic of trying to run the ball up the middle because the heavy pass rush on the corners there. So
take a look here as Ingwer tries to find the hole, but the Polars do a nice job of clogging up the middle there and force the Titans with another 3rd and long.
Yeah, so far not much room running for Tartan, whether it be up the middle or on the edges. The Polars definitely seem a lot more faster than them.
3rd and 11, Hernandez under center. He takes the snap, 3-step drop back, looking left. Elects to go again to Ingwer, and the Polars are all over him. The Titans are forced to punt.
Yeah, Tartan got some good protection there. The quarterback was able to see the field. Looks like that the Polars dropped back into zone there.
As we take another look at the 3rd and long.
Yeah, solid protection. Got the ball off to an open receiver. However, the Polars were dropped back into a zone, and they were waiting for it. So good defensive play.
Polars have been solid thus far on the defensive side of the ball. Kind of had their first touchdown pretty much handed to them. And the kick is up. Received cleanly at the 45. He's down the right side. The 20, the 10, pushed out at about the 4. A beautiful return by the Polars, and the fans are on their feet here at Platinum Bank Stadium.
Yeah, definitely a solid run there. Set up the blocking. Beautiful eyes from the runner there.
Bishop McDonald on the return. 45-yard return as we take another look.
Yeah, McDonald sees the blocking, actually set up a lot of the blocks the way he was running the ball. Good vision on the field, and almost took that to the house.
Well, once again, the Polars deep in the Titans' red zone here. It'll be 1st and goal from the right hash. Bothwell under center. Handoff up the middle. And it's good. Touchdown, Polars.
Yeah, beautiful handoff up the middle. Another 6. Keep pounding the ball.
Early on, North St. Paul looks electric against their crosstown rival, the Titans, as they go up to an early 13-0 lead here in the first quarter. 6:47 remaining as we get ready for the extra point.
Yes, Jeb, and here's the replay of the touchdown. Maybe a little miscommunication there on where to hand the ball off from Bothwell. However, the play still up the middle for the nice touchdown.
Snap kick is good. So the Polars take an early 14-0 lead. Oduyemi was the ball carrier for the Polars to punch in their second early on here.
Yeah, it's a good mix of some special teams, defense, and offense, which seems to be leading the Polars right now. Like you said, Jeb, they have come out on fire against their cross-town rivals.
Folks, we want to remind you to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TV19sports or follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/TV19sports. You can catch up on all the latest scores from our Fab Five, the latest going around the conference and all the highlights. Catch us every other Thursday night as we air Sports Path. So the Polars jump out to an early 14-0 lead, 6:47 left here in the first quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids, this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
And welcome back here as we get set for the kickoff. The Polars to an early 14-0 lead over the hometown Titans. Tartan's got to get something going, Tim.
Yeah, especially on special teams here. They need to definitely move the ball forward.
And the kick deep into the Titan zone again. This one's going to make its way out the back of the end zone. Looks like it's down there at the 5.
I think they call him that. Is that a touchback? Should get the ball at the 20.
As we wait to see here what the officials decide. The ball kind of scrambled out to the corner there. And it looks like they will bring it back for a touchback. Ball will be placed at the 20 as the Titans try to get something going here. We talked about it in our pregame a little bit, how they need to establish the run, and thus far the Polars have been all over it.
Yeah, they definitely need to get the ball up the middle a lot more and with some positive yardage.
So Hernandez in the shotgun for the Titans. 1st and 10 from the 20. Drops back. Everything bottles up. Hernandez scrambles, does a nice job, and it's picked off. Back the other way for the Polars. Bishop McDonald. And once again, the Polars find themselves in tremendous field position deep in the Titan zone, and it's certainly hushed the Titan crowd.
Yeah, Hernandez had some time back there. The offensive line was giving him some solid protection. He was able to make a couple reads and was flushed out of the pocket and threw the interception.
Take another look here as Bishop McDonald eyeing up Hernandez and stepped out in front of the intended receiver. Yeah,
as I look now, he definitely was scrambling in the pocket there, so maybe not so much greater protection as I initially thought.
Touchdown, Polars the other way. Isaiah Coran with his second here in the first quarter. And the Polars jump out to a 20-0 lead here early on in the first quarter.
That was a power run right there, Jeb. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Thus far, the Polars just look like a possessed team that's here to do some business as we take another look.
Yeah, initial contact, was able to bounce off that, and for football, all about the yards after contact.
Nice job there by Coran as he punches in his second here early on in the first quarter. Snap, set, and kick once again is good. The Polars jump out to a 21-0 lead. 6:31 left here in the first quarter. The Polars lead it 21-0. We'll be right back after this.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund breeding.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Information on hot water heating.
No. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out the words.
World music, playing track now.
No.
Let me try. Our daughter gets confused about which details in a story are important.
Which paper towels are most absorbent?
What?
Here are 5 product reviews.
Why are you not getting me?
See, I told you.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
And welcome back. As you see there, Isaiah Coran with his second here early on in the first quarter. And back at it the other way, the Titans with their first spark of offense as Kingston Miles, the 20, the 5, touchdown, flag on the play. It may be coming back.
Yeah, this one will definitely be coming back, Jeff. Pushing the black, maybe 2 of them.
So just what the Titans needed, a return, big return from Kingston Miles, but it may be coming back. Let's take another look here, Tim.
Yeah, he definitely saw the blocking, went from right to left here on the field. Oh, yeah, he would have beat the kicker there anyway. That block was unnecessary. Just not a smart play there by the special teams.
Tough break there, as like you said, Miles was miles ahead, pardon the pun, of the kicker there, and fortunately the Titans are going to come back and have to. Let's take one more look here as we look from start to finish. Miles bottled up in the corner and finds some open space.
Oh, and there's the initial block in the back right there. Okay, so that's going to be the first flag that the Polars are going to accept. So that's going to bring it way back inside the 20-yard line.
Huge change of pace there as you see the final block in the back there by Devontae Eaton, but nevertheless it was the initial block in the back deep in the Titan zone, so they find themselves where they've been thus far in all their opening drives here tonight. Looks like the ball will be placed
on the 9-yard line
of the Titans. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 9, 6:13 here left to play in the first quarter. The Polars lead it 21 rip thus far as the sun starts to fade.
And you can hear the Polar fans getting more and more involved into the game, starting to create some cheers and chants.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, crosstown rivalry. These two schools are only a few miles apart, so a lot of these kids have grown up together and played youth programs together, so there's a lot of competition out there tonight.
Yeah, I was a baseball coach 2 years ago or so, and there's players from baseball that I coach on both football squads here today, so these kids definitely do know each other, Jeb, so there is a heated passion rivalry within this game today.
First play there, Hernandez looked to pass and once again almost picked off by Martin for the Polars. It'll be 2nd and 10 to go for the Titans. Now early on they were able to move the chains on that initial drive, but since then it's been all Polars defense.
Yeah, the quarterback for Tartan, Marco Hernandez, has been under duress the whole game. Just so much pressure from the Polars edge rush.
Yeah, looks like a flag was thrown here. Not sure what the flag was.
I believe it was a illegal formation on the Titans to back them up half the distance to the goal.
So the Titans, another tough battle here as they find their heels on the end zone.
Excuse me, just a 5-yard penalty.
2nd and 15 from the 5. Hernandez in the shotgun. And it's a run play down the outside.
Yep.
The Polars once again are there to eat it up.
Yeah, they're gang tackling now. They see defeat here, and they're rallying up and making real solid, sure hand tackles, the Polars are.
Take another look at it here as the Titans on the end around. Number 14, the ball carrier. Just nowhere to go. Like you said, a whole swarm of Polars right there to shut the door.
Yeah, they all want to get in on the stat sheet. A lot of playing time here for the Polars early on the defensive side of the ball.
3rd and 14, ball on the 6. The Titans need a big play here to extend the drive. Hernandez in the shotgun. Low snap, he's able to corral, pushed out of the pocket. Hernandez looks to throw, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver was number 6.
Just a whole lot going on with that play right there. Bad snap to begin, flushed out of the pocket.
Take another look here as a low snap. Hernandez able to corral.
Yeah, Hernandez flushed out of the pocket yet again and makes the smart play of getting rid of the ball outside the tackles to avoid a loss.
So the Titans will be forced to punt from their own end zone here. Back to punt for the Titans is number 6. And the kick is up, and it's a good one. It's going to send them back, all the way back to the 40. This is McDonald again with a nice return, and he'll take it up to the 38, and he's tackled down there.
Do have a flag on the play.
Let's take another look at the return here by McDonald.
A booming kick from the Titans. Really good spot there to put the ball on the other side of the 50.
Not sure what the call was. Maybe another block in the back called on the Polars. Nevertheless, it's going to bring the Polars back. The ball will be placed at the 48, it looks like. 43-yard lines where the ball will be placed. 5:05 left to play here in the first quarter.
Tartan should be pleased with the starting field position of North St. Paul. This is the worst starting field position on offense North St. Paul's had so far in this game.
Absolutely. We'll see if the Titans defense can rise to the occasion here. They've had tough field position like you touched on. Bothwell under center. Run play off the right side. Oduyemi is the ball carrier. Picks up a couple of yards. Polars doing a nice job of moving the chains a little bit.
Yeah, their offensive line definitely is getting a push off the snap. They seem to be getting 1 to 2 yards penetration off the ball, so a solid offensive line.
2nd and 7 for the Polars. Bothwell out of the shotgun. Oduyemi's back to pick up the block. Bothwell throws left, and a nice defensive play by the Titans. That was Max Friedrich there to knock it down for the Titans.
Yeah, Friedrich read the play, read the quarterback's eyes, and made a really good play jumping on the ball.
So the Titans force a 3rd down. First time the Polars have had to work a little bit here early on in this game. 4:32 left to play here. 3rd and 7. Bothwell in the shotgun. Camoga in motion. Bothwell back. Lets her go deep down the left side. Count it. The 5, the 4. Touchdown. And it's Coran yet again for his 3rd tonight. Isaiah Coran for the Polars.
Really nice play by the Polars there. Really nice play.
Let's take another look. There's a beautiful throw by senior quarterback James Bothwell set this one up.
Yeah, Coran looks like they had him split wide left as a slot receiver, and they just ran him deep on a go route. Beautiful read by Bothwell with a wonderful loft on the pass. Hit the receiver in stride for the touchdown.
So the Polars jump out to an enormous lead as the extra point kick once again is good. The Polars lead it 28, the Titans 0. We'll be right back once again after this.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on a sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
And we're back as the Polars kick it deep. Back to field is Miles for the Titans as he takes it up across the 20 and to the 30, still battling up to about the 38. Good field position for the Titans here as they once again continue to look to get something going here.
Yeah, Miles on the good return showed some electric moves there, just stepping around some players and moving forward.
So the Polars just dominating thus far with some great special teams and some nice defensive plays, and now we get to see the other side of it, a beautiful throw by senior quarterback Bothwell to hit Coran for his third here tonight.
That was a really beautiful throw.
4:14 left to play here in the opening quarter. Hernandez in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the Titans 38. And they look to run again, left side, maybe a few yards here. So the Titans continue to try to pound the rock so they can open up that passing game, but the Polars defense has been right there thus far.
Yeah, you can't fault Tartan with the persistence trying to get the running game going. I believe that was a handoff to the fullback instead of the running back, so still trying to be deceiving.
So with 3:45 here left to play in the first quarter, 2nd and 7 from the Titans 42. Hernandez in the shotgun. Two-step drop. Good pressure, deep down the right side. Intended receiver was Miles, and it was just off the mark. Good looking play by the Titans, but just couldn't connect.
Yeah, the Titans coach must have been thinking the same thing I was. Miles' return on special teams definitely looks like he's got a step over some of the defenders for the Polars, and they try to hit him deep there. It looks like the running back picked up a good edge rush there as well to provide some protection for Hernandez. So making some positive moves here. At least they're not gaining yards, but they're at least, getting something moving here. So
absolutely. As the Titans get set here, 3rd and 7 from the 42. Looking to move the chains. Once again, Hernandez in the shotgun. Snap back. And it's a pitch, a little dump off here. And that's going to be positive yardage there as Kyle Bachman, the tight end, senior tight end for the Titans, picks up 1st down.
Yeah, nice play there by the Titans. Good play call. Over pursue on the defensive side, caught them being aggressive, and they threw the backside tight end screen. He left a lot of yards out there. He didn't follow his blockers as well, but still got the 1st down like you said, Jeb. So we're moving in the right direction.
Titans now get to finally see the Polars defensive side of the field for the first time here tonight. 3 minutes left to play. Hernandez once again in the shotgun. Runner in motion. Fake to the fullback up the middle for a couple of yards. And starting to move the chains a little bit. Jake Willamy there was the fullback on the play.
Yeah, good push off the ball there for the Titans. One of the few times that has happened. So let's keep building on that there, Titans, and get a good solid game here going.
2.5 minutes here as the Titans huddle up, figure out what they're going to do. They finally got a little ball movement here as we wind down here in the first quarter. Polars up big early on here, 28-0 on 3 touchdowns from Isaiah Coran. Back to throw, right side. Coverage all over him. The intended receiver, once again, was Bachman. The ball's broken up there as quarterback on the play was Ben Ingwer, and he threw into double coverage.
Yeah, good read by the strong safety. Was looking in the quarterback's eyes from the get-go and made a good jump on the route, almost with an interception.
So we'll see 3rd and 8 here to go. 2:09 left to play in this opening quarter. See if the Titans can move the chains yet again. Inch down to the Polars' red zone and start chipping away. He's now the quarterback under center is number 18, Ben Ingwer, the senior. And the snap. He looks to pitch to the side. It's caught there for a couple of yards. Luke Miskey is there, the senior tight end for the Titans with the catch.
Yeah, sure hand Luke's, that's what they call him. That was a really, really great catch. Threw it into tight coverage and came down with the ball.
It looks like head coach for the Titans has elected to go with Ingwer under center here as of late, the last few plays. Hernandez is taking a bit of a breather on the sideline, but it looks like the switch up may have been the right one as the Titans are finally marching here.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Great assessment on that call, Jeb.
Ingwer under center. 4th and 3. They punch it up the middle. And it's going to be...
Looks like it's enough for the first down.
So a nice job once again by the Titans to continue to move the chains as they come down to the 36, and it's a new set of downs for the Titans.
Jake Willemy definitely providing some spark for the Titans, also with the quarterback switch too. The fullback for the Titans definitely moving the ball forward when he receives it, getting some positive yardage.
1:02 left to play here in the opening quarter. Ingwer in the shotgun here. 1st and 10 for the Titans. And we've got a false start flag on the play. That's going to move them back a bit. Tough break as the Titans started to make a little bit of a run. You hate to see a mental mistake there.
Yeah, absolutely. They were building some consistency, moving the ball positively on offense, and you hate to have a false start there to put you back another 5 yards.
So it'll be 1st and 15. Ball on the 43, excuse me, of the Polars. Titans looking to get something going here late as they trail 28-0 to the crosstown rival North St. Paul Polars. Ingwer in shotgun. And the snap, 2-step drop. Passes up right side and just a little deep for the intended receiver, Luke Miskey.
Yeah, solid play there by the cornerback, Bishop McDonald. I know we've said his name on offense. He ran stride for stride with the wide receiver down the sideline there and actually rubbed him off the route while he had his head turned looking at the play. An outstanding play there by the cornerback.
Just under 20 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. It's 2nd and 15 from the 42. Ingwer is under center. Titans looking to move the chains here. Yeah, looks like the hard call there by Ingwer may have gotten encroachment on the Polars. That's what it is. So a nice job there of using the hard snap count.
Yeah, again, the Polars have been extremely aggressive on defense. They've been over pursuing, and those are good play calls to try to catch that defense being over aggressive.
So it takes it 2nd and 10 at the Polars 37. Ingwer, the handoff down the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Titans, Laurel Grayson.
No flags on the play. The play will stand. Wonderful power touchdown run for the Titans.
A nice play there as Ingwer with the fake, then hands off to Grayson, and Grayson punched it up the middle for a beautiful run.
Yeah, Grayson takes the handoff, and he sees an opening, the hole there, runs it straight through.
Let's take another look at the fake there, and then the handoff to Grayson.
Yeah, Grayson sees the hole, hits it hard, and he's a good north-south runner, and he just keeps running towards the goal line untouched for the touchdown.
So the Titans strike back here late in the opening quarter. They cut the lead 28-7 as the extra point there is good by Kyle Taylor. We've got ourselves a ball game here, Tim.
Excuse me, yeah, that's what I was going to say, Jeb. It's nice to see Tartan get on the board, create some more competitive fire now with on their side. We got a game here, so let's see if the Tartans can carry this over into a positive special teams play.
Looks like the switch up there by head coach taking out Hernandez and deciding to go with Ingwer paid dividends there, as the Titans did a nice job marching down and ultimately getting the 6.
Yeah, definitely. He seems to be seeing the field really well. Definitely managing the game just like the coach wants, I'm sure.
Now, folks, we want to remind you that we're always looking for great volunteers here at TV 19. If you're interested, shoot Arlen Becker a call. You can see the number there on your screen. Or shoot him an email at arlen@onlocationtv.org. Great way to gain some experience, whether it's an internship or just to get a little bit of experience within the industry.
Yeah, this is my first time being alongside my good friend Jeb here, and I'm having a great experience so far volunteering, so I definitely would suggest that anyone.
Always looking for volunteers. It's great to learn the ins and outs of how the production is put on, and the great work that Arlen and Anthony Miller and all of our camera folks do. It's not as easy as it looks to put a beautiful broadcast together, but those guys sure make it easy on us, and we appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
28-7, the Titans elect to go with the onside kick, but easily there, gobbled up by Louis Varland, and the Polars will have good starting field position here as we wind down this first quarter.
Yeah, I like the call there by the Titans, trying to be a little tricky there, if you will. I will say the Polars coach probably saw it coming, might have said something to the special teams guys to have a little heads up on this play here. So looks like they've practiced that many a times from the Polars there.
As the Polars get set here, ball on the 43, 1st and 10. As they lead it by 3 touchdowns here early against the Crosstown Titans. Little inside out there, and a nice gain for Ken Kamaga, running back, junior for the Polars.
Yeah, that was a nice play there, Jeb. Definitely some trickery. Positive, solid yardage.
So the Polars inch up to midfield here as the ball is placed on the 48. It'll be 2nd and 5 to go for the Polars. We talk about the crosstown rivalry, and fans on the North St. Paul side here electing to go with the scoreboard quote as they have a nice comfortable lead here as the first quarter comes to an end. So the Polars, after one, lead at 28-7. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter after this.
Why is my son having trouble in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home walk restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 wonders of the world.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Welcome back as we get started in the second quarter. Polars run right side, and a nice healthy gain there. Some good power running once again by Isaiah Coran, the running back for the Polars.
Yeah, Isaiah Coran, shifty runner, north-south type of runner though. Makes solid cuts, always going forward. Watching his blocks, North St. Paul definitely moving the ball here.
Coran has been the star tonight thus far for the Polars as he's punched in 3 of the 4 scores thus far. As we get set again, 1st and 10. Bothwell under center. Handoff left side. Bounced out to the outside. This is Kamaga with a nice gain for North St. Paul.
Yeah, again, North St. Paul's front offensive line getting a good push off the ball. A good 2 yards deep into the defensive Tartan side.
Polars have done a nice job, like you said, getting a good push off the ball. Their running game has been gaining 2, 3, 4 yards a pop, where the Titans on the other end just haven't had that same type of push.
Yeah, that's right, consistency.
2nd and 5 from the 37. Bothwell back, deep drop, nice block. Flag on the play, Bothwell off to the outside, elects to keep. Maybe grabbed a yard, but there is a flag on the play. Huge block thrown by Miguel Urbina. It may have been called for it.
Yeah, it might have been another play on the backside here. We'll take a look here and see what the refs call.
Looks like the call on the play was holding on the Polars, so Urbina with a nice block was not punished. Seen the flag come out, but clearly one of the officials noticed a hold.
Yeah, it was a hold on the backside away from the main play, but I would agree, Jeb, that was a pancake block. He lit him up.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 here from the 49, 2nd and 17 from the 49. Bothwell out of the shotgun, far side, Kamaga, no gain on the play. May have lost a yard or two there. Nice defensive play by the Titans.
Yeah, Miles there, all-around athlete on the special teams, wide receiver, and on defense. Sure-handed tackle there. Beautiful defensive play.
So the Polars up against a long one here as they got 3rd and 17 with 10.5 minutes left to play here in the first half. The Polars out to a comfortable lead, 28-7 over the hometown Titans. The Titans crowd has been silenced thus far here at Platinum Bank Stadium.
This is a big play right here.
Bothwell out of the shotgun, drops back, throws left side, wide open, caught. Up near the first down, Jordan Holt, the receiver for the Polars. It's going to be close. They may have picked up the first down on that one.
Looks to be short.
Let's take another look.
Yeah, Bothwell with a 4-step drop, sees the receiver on a nice in route. Unfortunately for the Titans, the cornerback fell and slipped on the play. They did, however, gang tackle, and it is short for a big 4th down here.
Huge 4th down coming up for the Polars. Bothwell in the shotgun, 4th and 1. The handoff. Titans are there to gobble it up. And Karan, who's been electric, got nowhere to go on that one. The Titans turn the ball over.
Actually, yeah, the Polars, but yeah, oh yeah, the Titans, excuse me, Jeb. What a play, though, like I was saying.
Let's take another look. Is Karan just nowhere to go, Tim?
No, yeah, the Tartans got a good push on the left edge there, and they were in the backfield of the Polars for a gang tackle. A huge play in this game to try to turn the momentum.
Certainly could be a momentum turner as the Titans scored late in the first quarter to cut it to 3 touchdowns. And now a huge 4th down stop as they get started from their 36th, 1st and 10. Ingwer, the quarterback of choice for the Titans. Ingwer drops back, pressure coming, he elects to throw out. The Polar fans want a flag. No flag on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, that was very close to intentional grounding. Good.
Take another look here.
Good pressure off the edge from the Polars. And the quarterback made sure to get outside the tackles to avoid the intentional grounding, a 10-yard penalty and a loss of downs. That's a heads-up play by the quarterback for Tartan.
Absolutely. Huge play by Ingwer there. He certainly saved his team from being in a real tough spot.
Yeah, that would have been a big loss. That would have been a momentum killer, Jeb, for sure.
9:24 left to play here in the opening half. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Ingwer under center. Drops back, a little bit of a miscommunication. Quarterback sneak, he's going to pick up a couple, but not enough for the first down. And there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, a little bit of a mishap.
Let's take another look here as the...
Yeah, a little bit of a mishap there for the Titans on the handoff. And not sure they all were on the same page for what play they were supposed to be running. However, he did make some positive yards. We'll see what the penalty is.
I wonder, and Ware lost his lid on the play there. I wonder if that had something to do with the penalty. And that's exactly what it is. Personal foul called on the Polars. A 15-yard penalty, a huge break for the Titans. And if you're the North St. Paul Polars head coach, you got to calm the nerves a little bit. You jump out to an early lead, and now here a couple of tough penalties and a nice, huge defensive stand by the Titans. The momentum, like you touched on, is certainly changing.
Yeah, the Titans definitely want to keep this rolling here, Jeb, and keep moving here. They're definitely controlling the clock.
In where hands off inside, he likes to keep, picks up a few yards.
Yeah, it looks like he had the option to pitch there, Jeb. Instead chose to keep it for 3 positive yards, something the Titans weren't doing early in the game, which was gaining positive yardage. But here they go, like you said, Jeb, momentum.
Absolutely, they're starting to move it a bit. He elected to fake to Willoughby, and it turned out to be a nice play as he picks up 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the Polars' 46 as the Titans again are driving here. 8:40 left to play, second quarter. In Ware under center. And the flag on the play, looks like delay of game is going to be the call, as In Ware waited just a couple seconds too long there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They were trying to catch North St. Paul over aggressive. It looks like they were having a 2 or 3 count on the snap there and just waited too long, like you said, Jeb.
Polars waited out. It's a 5-yard penalty on the Titans. It makes it 2nd and 11 from the 47, and Ware under center. Willoughby, the fullback. The handoff inside. Light gain on the play. Laurel Grayson, the ball carrier for the Titans.
Good swarm tackling defense by the Polars.
8:14 left to play here in the opening half. Polars lead it 28-7. Want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. Alongside Tim Garcia, I'm Jeb Brand. As the sun's finally faded behind the clouds, we get a comfortable evening now. It's a bit sticky here earlier in the opening kickoff.
Yes, it was.
3rd and 9, and Ware under center. Handoff inside, Willoughby, and he stopped right there. 4th down coming up for the Titans.
It should be an interesting decision here for the Titans coach, whether they want to go for it.
Yeah, what do you do here, Tim? It's, you know, they're in North St. Paul's defensive end. They've got a little bit of momentum going on their side, but certainly too long of a kick for the kicking team, and kind of a punch kick for the punting unit. It looks like they're going to elect to punt.
Yeah, right here I can see the call. Oh, it's a fake.
And it's a fake on the outside. And the Polars defense is there to shut them down.
Definitely a gutsy call there by the Titans, Jeb. We kind of felt something was going to be happening right there.
Absolutely, just a little too close for them to sneak a punt in right there. Let's take another look at it as the Titans try to get crafty.
Yeah, a little fake there, tried to pretend that he had the ball, 14 did, and then a little pitch out to the actual kicker, and it was read by the Polars the whole time.
Nice job by the Polars to sniff that one out. So as they get set to track the other way, 28-7, they lead it. We'll be right back after this.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids, this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Welcome back. Bothwell on the handoff outside. Curran on the end around picks up 6. And it's a good start again for the Polars. Going back to that last play, Tim, kind of a dicey call by the Titans considering their field position and what's been playing out thus far.
Yeah, I agree, Jeb. The defense just had a nice stand. They had some momentum on their side, and they could have pinned the Polars back deep in their own zone. However, now they're sitting in Tartan's side of the ball field again.
From the 51, Bothwell under center. Curran in motion. They elect to punch it up the middle, and it's a good one. A gain of about 6. It'll be a first down for the Polars.
Yeah, Curran again with a power run.
So 6:27 left to play here in the opening half. The Polars lead at 28-7 in the new set of downs here as they're starting to march. On the 43, Bothwell under center. Man in motion. It's a give to Kumanga. Around the outside, he's got the corner. Miles there, and a good, nice tackle by Ball, Alex Ball for the Titans as a good hustle play as he was out of the play for a minute there as we take another look.
Yeah, Kamaga definitely sees the opening there and goes straight north. Nice little spin move off of an arm tackle. Nice stiff arm, almost runs into his own play with another spin move. Breaks it to the outside, breaks another tackle, only to be tackled from behind. Almost brought that one to the house. Really electric, shifty run there.
So the Polars marching again here as they got a new fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 24 as they approach the red zone. Let's see if the Polars can jump back out to a 4-score lead as they lead at 28-7 here. Bothwell under center, man in motion, flag on the play. And we've got encroachment by the Titans, so that'll move them up 5 yards. Tough break for the Titans as they're already deep in their own zone.
Yeah, the Polars sense the momentum shifting and they want to grab it right now. They see it and they want to get a touchdown, obviously. So that's unfortunate. Again, we can go back and talk about the special teams play with the Titans and how they elected to go for it on 4th down. They should have probably decided to punt the ball there.
Bothwell under center, man in motion, and a nice defensive play by the Titans, hauled down by Devontae Eaton.
Yeah, Eaton with an explosive play there. Read that whole play, blew it up in the backfield with a nice two-handed tackle.
A huge loss on the play as first time the Polars have been sent the other way as you take another look here.
Yeah, he blew right by his blocker there, Jeb. He read that whole play before it even began, and just a nice football all-around tackle there.
Nowhere for Kamaga to go, so the Polars are looking at 2nd and 8 from the 22. Bothwell out of the shotgun. And it's a pitch to Curran on the left side. He cuts it to the edge, and he steps out at about the 9. Nice gain on the play.
Yeah, my choice of words here seems to be shifty for Curran, and he's got a more deceptive speed than you would think. He's just running around some of these guys, making them look like they're standing still.
Let's take another look. As you could see, Curran, like you said, just explosive to the outside, makes a couple of guys miss. Picks up some positive yardage. We've got 3rd and 1 from the 5. Bothwell under center. Curran in motion. It's an inside handoff to Curran. Maybe gained a yard. We'll see if he got the first down.
Yeah.
And that it is. First down, Polars, as they approach yet another score as they lead at 28-7 with 4:35 left to go here in the opening half.
Yeah, and a great answer to the stop defensively for the Polars. Now they're on offense, and they're moving the ball, controlling the clock, getting control back in the game here.
The Polars fan base, which is right in front of us, has been very verbal here to their crosstown rivals. The Titans, on the other hand, have been extremely quiet. 1st and 10, inside handoff, no gain on the play. Odiemi was the ball carrier for the Polars.
Yeah, North St. Paul seems to be using a running back by committee. They give the ball to Odiemi here, and that's blown up in the backfield for a good defensive stop by the Titans. Inside the 20, I have noticed, Jeb, that Karan seems to be the go-to guy so far from the Polars.
Certainly has, as he's punched in 3 of the 4 Polar scores thus far. 3:40 left to go here. 2nd and 10 from the 13. Bothwell out of the shotgun. 2-step drop, right side, no good. Incomplete. He had a receiver there. Intended receiver was Michael Parrish. Let's take another look.
Yeah, he did. He was open there. Bothwell with a nice 4-step drop. Just short-armed the ball a little bit. The receiver was open, Jeb. He made a good cut coming out of his break there.
Tough break there for Bothwell, who's been solid thus far tonight. He's put the ball just about perfect on a lot of his passing attempts. That one just a hair short. 3rd and 10 from the 13. Polars looking to score again.
Another big play here, Jeb.
Bothwell under center for the Polars. Karan in motion. A fake rolled out to the left side. Bothwell throws back of the end zone. Touchdown, Polars. Excuse me, incomplete.
Wow.
Dropped. Great opportunity there, but Tim Drake unable to hold on. Take another look, Tim. The senior tight end had a wide open opportunity.
Yeah, good play pass there. A little bootleg for Bothwell to kind of get out of the protection to get open in the field. Had them wide open. Timmy Drake right in his hands. Couldn't hold on to it. That's unfortunate. Really, really good play, though, by Bothwell to pick up his head and see the open receiver downfield.
You could see Drake there, frustration after the play, as I think he would have liked to have that one back. It was a decent throw by Bothwell. Definitely should have been caught by Drake. And on the flip side of things, the Polars with an false start takes them back 10 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 20 from the 23.
There's always a learning lesson. I used to coach Timmy Drake back when he was younger in Little League, and just forget about it and try to make a next play when it comes to you.
Certainly. We'll see if the Polars can recapitalize here. Bothwell rolls out right, throws across the body, deep, picked off by the Titans. And he'll be taken down in his own zone. Tough break there for the Polars. It's a huge change of momentum from a near touchdown to an interception. Let's take another look, Tim.
Yeah, he bootleg out to the right from Bothwell. A little bit of pressure from the backside by the Titans, and Bothwell stops to make the throw. The Titan cornerback just read it, jumped the route with a really nice interception, and made the smart play by going down and kneeling. Actually, he got tackled in the end zone. So there you start the ball now back at 20.
Titans with a huge play there. Go from nearly down 4 scores to the ball at their 20. 3:20 left to play. They trail 3 scores here in the opening half. And a flag on the play.
Looks to be a timeout by the Polars. They didn't have the right personnel on the field.
So as the Polars take a timeout, we're going to take a peek at the upcoming schedule here for both teams. As we're early on to the season here, I touched on it earlier, the Titans 1-1 with a victory over the Pioneers here in their opener, and then fell to the Zephyrs. Take a look at the Polars' upcoming schedule and what they've got on the docket.
Yeah, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but this is the schedule here, September 11th versus Henry Sibley, and then they got another meeting here, against rivals, Hill Murray. That was Tartan who played Hill Murray before, so yeah, North gets to play him this time, so that's should be a good action.
And they round out with Matamidi, Hastings, and then they're away down in Cottage Grove. And on the other side, the Titans upcoming will be down in Cottage Grove, and they'll be back at home against Simley. They'll see South St. Paul, who North St. Paul played earlier this year already, and they lost to them, St. Thomas Academy, and then they wrap up at Hastings, which is always a tough battle down south. So as we get set here, 3:20 left to play, opening half. Polars lead it 28-7.
This is a big set of downs here for the Titans. They want to get in better field position, try to get some of that momentum back that they lost.
See if they can capitalize, move the ball down, and get a score of some sort here. And we're under center from the 20. Handoff left side, maybe a couple of yards as the Titans have elected to run all night, and they started out with a run from Laurel Grayson.
Yeah, the defense for the Polars has been looking pretty solid thus far, especially the run defense. They knew coming in that the Titans wanted to establish the run, and so far they've answered the bell today, Jeb.
So we've got 2nd and 10 coming up. No gain on the plays. Pulled down at the line of scrimmage. From the 20, 2:45 left to play opening half. And Ware under center. Drops back. Fake, flag on the play, outside. Intended receiver was Bachman, but just out of his reach.
Flag looks to be in the area of holding on the Polars.
And we'll see. And that's exactly what it is. We take another look here. Tim, you called it.
Yeah, he grabbed onto the shoulder pads and just yanked down the defender. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. Move the Titans back.
Tough break for the Titans now as they're looking at some tough field position here late in the first half. Try to advance the ball as much as possible and settle for, like you touched on, pinning the Polars maybe deep in their zone and
preventing them from scoring again. They'd be nice to move the ball here, and obviously you want to get some points, but to control the rest of the clock here so that you actually don't allow the Polars to maybe get the ball back and score on you again.
Certainly, and we're under center, 3rd and 10. And it's a play out to the right, and Ware elects to keep. Picked up maybe a yard. Nice job by the Polars defense. Forces the Titans to punt.
We got a timeout by North St. Paul to utilize the clock management. Good call by the coach.
So 2:26 left to play. An upcoming 4th and 10. Folks, we want to remind you every other Wednesday live at 7 p.m. starting this September 9th, we've got our Sports Path broadcast where we recap all the highlights and interviews and more from everything going on with our Fab Five here in the Metro. Some great highlights and interviews, a couple of spot stories. We've ran a story about the new turf over at the White Bear Lake Stadium, one of the last schools here in the conference to get the new turf. And Tim, all of the schools in the Metro here now have this beautiful turf. It started out with just a few of them in the inner city, and now it's expanded. At just about every school seems to have the turf field to play on.
Yeah, you gotta like that. It helps prevent a lot of injuries, and the maintenance obviously isn't as much, but yeah, definitely a nice commodity to have here at the fields for the kids.
It seems like it speeds the game up as well. It's playing on such a professional field. Nice kick by the Titans, sends McDonald all the way back on the return, and a big hit. McDonald goes head over heels. He's tapped down at the 45. A nice kick by the Titans to pin the Polars back a bit, at least on the other half of the field.
Yeah, that was a booming kick there, Jeb, and Justin Berger, the Titans, with an amazing special teams tackle.
So the Polars will take over from the 44, it looks like. 2:16 left to play. Polars looking to march down and increase that lead to 4 scores. They lead it 28-7 here against the crosstown rival Titans. They've certainly silenced the crowd here early on in this first half. Bothwell under center for the Polars. Kamaga gets the handoff down around the left side, maybe at a yard or two on the play.
Yeah, looks like he got 2 yards. Again, positive yardage for the Polars. It seems to be the theme here so far. Everything they're doing, they're getting positive yardage. That's a good day so far for the offense.
And they've got a nice little 1-2 punch with Karan and Kamaga, and then every now and then they bring in Odiyemi, and they've all done a nice job of gaining positive yards for the Polars. They've done a good job of moving the ball tonight.
Absolutely, Jeb.
Bothwell under center, 2nd and 9 to go from the 45. It's a pitch back to Karan. Off to the right side, he eludes a tackle, and then he's gobbled up there. Nice job by the Titans, seeking out the run.
Yeah, definitely some gang tackling there. Curran tried to run out of some trouble on a cutback, and he was smothered by big 74 of the Titans for a nice tackle.
And it was Sathe Low on the tackle for the Titans. A timeout here by the Titans. So as they take a timeout, as will we. 1:27 left to go here in the first half. We'll be right back after this.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Information on hot water heating.
No. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out the words.
World music, playing track now.
No.
Let me try. Our daughter gets confused about which details in a story are important.
Which paper towels are most absorbent?
What?
Here are 5 product reviews.
Why are you not getting me?
See, I told you.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
And we're back here as a run to the right side with little to no yardage here as the Polars were forced with 3rd and 10. They elect to run. It's going to bring up a 4th down, so nice job by the Titans defense.
And the coach elects to use the timeout for good clock management with 1:27 here left to go before halftime.
So we'll see what the Polars do here. Obviously the smart play would be to punt deep into the Titan zone. Their Polars defense has done a nice job of keeping the Titans for the most part at bay.
Yeah, it seems that the Titans might be opening up the playbook a little bit after they made the quarterback switch to Enware. And a couple times he's had the option read open to pitch to the running back, and he doesn't seem as comfortable as Hernandez back there. So we'll see what happens. This is a very important drive to end the half. We'll see what happens on special teams, Jeb.
Yeah, you think, Hernandez has been the starter thus far, obviously early on into the season, only a couple of games for both teams, but like you touched on, maybe Enware just not as comfortable with the read option. Well, they're practicing that over and over and over with Hernandez, maybe not so much with Enware, but that's what these games early in the season are here for, is to work out some of the kinks, so when you get late in the season, you've got everything ironed out. And
absolutely, good call.
Try to make a playoff push. So
good call, Jeb.
1:27 left to go here. The Polars on 4th and 10. Elect to punt. Kick is up. End over end. Not the greatest of kicks.
That might have been actually planned, Jeb, because the number 1 there for the Titans, Miles, really electric return. I remember him earlier in the game with a nice punt return, so they didn't want to get the ball in his hands.
Louis Varlin, the punter for the Polars, sends it back. 28-yard punt on the play.
Yeah, you'll take that. When anytime Miles catches and touches the ball, he's going to potentially take it to the house. So you gotta like that call there by the Polars.
Good heads-up play as the Titans here. 1:23 left to go, opening half. Going to try to march down and cut away at this Polar lead as they start 1st and 10 from their 37. And Ware under center. Willamy, the fullback. And Ware drops back, steps up in the pocket, throw left side, open receiver is good for a 1st down. Number 6 for the Titans with the catch, and he steps out of play to stop the clock. A nice play there by the Titans.
Yeah, and Ware with really good pocket presence there. Like you said, stepped up in the pocket, felt the rush, and made a really good, strong throw. Real decisive there. Great play for the Titans.
Good heads-up play, like you said, by Ware to step up in the pocket. 1:17 left to go, 1st and 10 from the 49. And Ware under center. And he drops back, looks to pass. It's up, far side, left side, picked off by the Polars. And once again, it's McDonald for the Polars, who's been solid on the defensive side of the ball comes up with the big interception.
Yeah, McDonald's been all over the field.
Tough. Take another look here. Tough break for the Titans.
Yeah, and Ware made a nice pump fake to the right and came on the backside here to look for Miles. And just underthrew him a tad, but you got to give McDonald credit. All over the play, read the quarterback there and went and got the ball. That's good ball skills right there from the Polars.
1:07 left to go here in the opening half. Polars with a 28-7 lead over the Titans. 1st and 10 from their 17. We'll see if they're conservative here and just run out the clock and head into halftime with a 3-score lead.
That's a good call there, Jeb.
Handoff from Bothwell inside, a couple of yards on the play. I think Oduyemi was the ball carrier for the Polars.
Yeah, it looks like that's what North is going to be doing, just running the clock down, being content up 3 scores. I like the call.
As the final minute of the first half here starts to run down, Polars break the huddle. And Bothwell again under center. Receiver split out to the left. Bothwell back, handoff to the outside. Kamaga is stopped there for no gain. And a timeout called by the Titans. So with 21 seconds left to play, the Titans take a timeout, as will we. We'll be right back after this.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes. Yep, I did. Did you guys Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
And welcome back. 23 seconds left to play here, coming out of the timeout. Good timeout by the Titans head coach there, huh, Tim?
Yeah, interesting call there. Might have wanted to use it to play before to maybe get a play on 4th down here if he could have managed the clock a little better, but still giving his team a chance to make a defensive play here, Jeb.
3rd and 13, inside handoff, no gain on the play, and I think you might be right. Had they used the timeout earlier, the Polars would be forced to run a play here on 4th down, as 10 seconds left here in the opening half. And that'll do it as both teams head to the locker rooms. The Polars, after our first half of play, lead at 28-7. We'll be right back after this.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids, this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please,
Please. Please.
Please.
do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
And welcome back to Platinum Bank Stadium here in Oakdale, Minnesota, home of the Titans as they trail 28-7 here as we get started. Set to start here the second half alongside Tim Garcia. I'm Jeff Brand. Tim, how'd you feel about the first half just overall?
It was a good game to watch. Some explosive plays. Not too much consistency and flow, though. There was some penalties on both sides for each team. Both teams, I'm sure, would like to remedy that and not have any more flags. And especially the turnover battle, 3-1 right now in favor of the Polars. And that seems to be the reason why they're up 21 points here, Jeb.
Absolutely. You touched on the turnovers, and that's been a huge key to tonight's success of the Polars. Both the early turnovers that came into play, it led to 2 Polar touchdowns early on, gave them a 14-0 lead, and then from that point forward, it's been all Polars. Titans have had a little bit of momentum here at times, but just haven't had enough to get over the hump.
No, that's correct. They definitely need to get a little bit more flow on the offensive side of the ball, more positive yardage, and a little bit better blocking up front to give the quarterback Enwin some more time.
Yeah, and then the one thing we can credit the Titans is ever since Enware has been brought in as the quarterback for the Titans, certainly been gaining a lot more yardage than that of the young junior quarterback Marco Hernandez, who started the game, but just maybe not the right defense for that fits his style of offensive play, because the Polars had him bottled up all night.
Absolutely they have, Jeb. Good take. So we'll see if the Titans can spark up some more offense here.
As we get started here, second half's a squib kick into the Polars' end. They jump on it early. Possibly a late hit. There's the flag. Not the way the Titans wanted to start it, as a late hit there by Laurel Grayson, where the Polar special teams player clearly dove on the play. And
yeah, that wasn't warranted. Grayson knew as soon as he goes down, he's down. You don't have to have contact to be down in high school rules. Just a needless penalty. Much of the same start for the second half and the first half for the Titans. Special teams struggling so far.
So they'll tack 15 yards on for the personal foul there on Grayson. It'll take the Polars all the way up to the 45. Good starting field position as St. James Bothwell, who's been pretty solid here for the Polars, gets into the shotgun here for the Polars. 1st and 10 from the 45. Handoff to Curran. Outside, some electric speed. Curran takes it all the way up and nearing a first down. I think he picked up 9 on the play.
Yeah, really good shifty run again by Curran, who comes up hobbling a little bit after the play. Looks to be okay. I do want to touch on something. The wide receivers, the wide receivers for the Polars here, if you see him stretch out the run, he breaks a tackle and then starts heading more north, and there's a good block by the tight end, and you can see another backside block by the receiver there.
Another handoff to Curran as he hops one of the defenders and takes it up for a Polars first down as he now approaches Titans defensive zone. Another good run by Curran. Gilbert for the Titans on the stop.
Yeah, absolutely, Jeb. Curran seems to be understanding the game real easy here, getting north and trying to just gain positive yardage, and he's making 1 or 2 guys miss just about every time he touches the ball.
1st and 10 from the 43. Bothwell under center. Drops back, handoff, left side. Kamanga, the ball carrier, he picks up 2.
Good tackle there by Austin Burden. If he didn't make that tackle, Kamanga would have hit the outside and had way more daylight to run for possibly 5, 10, 15 more yards.
Like you said, a nice tackle there, and was able to keep the Polars at bay. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 42 for the Polars as they look to tack on a few more points. They lead it here 28-7. First drive here of the second half. Play to the right side, running room there, and a nice job once again by Curran finding the open space and picking up a big chunky yardage, nearing another first down. I think he picked up 8 on the play. Let's take another look.
Yeah, Curran here on the end around sweep, just making guys miss. Real shifty, real elusive cutback there. And you notice too, as he's really good at carrying the ball. 2 hands on the ball, so there's no fumbles. Good hard-nosed runner.
Dynamite drop in there, Tim. That broadcasting school is really paying off.
Thanks, Jeff.
3rd and 1 for the Polars from the 33. Bothwell under center, inside, handoff. Maybe a yard, possibly a first down for the Polars. And it looks like a first down, North St. Paul.
Yeah, they moved the chains there. Power running up the middle. North St. Paul trying to control the clock. Gotta like the way they've started out the second half here, Jeb.
Certainly come out with a fury thus far, picking up big chunk of yardage here early on. So 1st and 10 from the 33, just under 10 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Polars lead it 28-7. Bothwell the pitch to Curran. Right side, stretches it out. Flag on the play. As this one may be coming back. Looks like Kamaga might have been called for a hold.
Yeah, it definitely was number 4, Kamaga on North St. Paul. Trying to get the sweep stretch out to the far side of the field, and he just dragged his defender down.
So the Polars, as they started to march into the Titans' territory, will be pushed back a bit. So they'll start there from the 46. It'll be 1st and 20, I believe. As the Polars huddle up, pick a play here, 9:45 left to play.
Yeah, this is a big play here. The Titans definitely want to maybe send in a blitz and try to get in the backfield and create some havoc to try to change the momentum. This is definitely a spot to do that.
So 1st and 24 from the 46. Bothwell under center. He drops back, elects to pass, left side. Down the side, wide open. The 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Polars! Count it, Jordan Holt with the big grab and stretches it in for the easy 6 for the Polars as they stretch it back to a 4-score lead.
Yeah, no flags on the play. Touchdown will stand. Take a look at the replay here. The Titans definitely did send some pressure, extra pressure on the edge. Bothwell saw it and got into his drop back real quick and released the ball. Beautiful throw to number 2 to come back. Good ball skills, makes the catch, spins out of the tackle for the touchdown. Great start to the second half for the Polars.
Well, the Polars strike first here early in the second half. A 45-yard strike from Bothwell to Holt as we await the extra point. The Polars set up. Ying Lor back to kick. He's been flawless tonight. And it continues, it's up and good, splits the uprights, and the Polars lead it 35-7, 9:10 remaining. We're gonna take a short break. We'll be right back after this.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
And welcome back as the Polars strike first here early in the second half. A nice bing play there from Bothwell over to Jordan Holt, Tim, and you touched on it earlier. A nice long pass there, and the Titans had blitzed initially.
Yeah, good play call to counter the blitz. The pressure was expected by the Polars coaches. You gotta like the call going deep. Bothwell sensed it as well. Unfortunately for the Titans, they didn't get there in time, and that's what happens. Nice explosive play for the Polars.
So the Polars jump out once again to a 4-score lead as they lead at 35-7, 9:10 remaining here in the third quarter. the Titans on the touchback will take it at their 20 as they desperately need to get the ball movement here, move the chains a bit.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, Jeb. Desperately, because you don't want to say this game's over, but they need to get back into this in a hurry.
Need to start chipping away. And Ware under center for the Titans from their 20. Man in motion. And it's play action. And Ware goes deep. He's got his tight end tipped off the hands of Sam Rosso-Searing, who just about picked it off as the intended receiver for the Titans was the tight end Bachman.
Yeah, you got to like the play call there. The Titans are run heavy. Like you said, Jeb, they did a little play pass. He had his man open. If he might have let him a little further down the field, might have been able to make a better play on the ball. But you got to credit Syrian there. Made it also a nice defensive play on the ball and broke up the pass.
2nd and 10 from the 20 coming up for the Titans, and Ware under center as they get set. Laurel Grayson in the backfield. It's a pitch to Grayson. Gobbled up in the back. I think there's going to be a loss.
Yeah, that's 21 DeMuth again. Another tackle for a loss. He's just been all over the field defensively, making tackle after tackle. Just a stalwart on the defensive side for the Bowlers.
Flag on the play, and I believe we're going to get a late hit on sportsmanlike on the Polars. So the Titans will be bailed out here with more than likely 15 yards. Now that'll certainly help move the chains.
Yeah, that's definitely fortuitous there. Blown up in the backfield, the loss of yards, and some extracurricular activities after the play. Like you said, Jeb, personal foul, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down for the Titans. Let's see if they can build on this.
See if the Titans can take advantage of the mistake by the Polars as they start 1st and 10 from their 30. And Ware under center. Willemie, the fullback. Grayson, the handoff goes inside, to pitch to Grayson, but he's met there by the Polars defense. It looks like he's going to be tackled down, and no gain on the play, and a nice defensive play by the Polars.
Yeah, it really was a nice defensive play. Again, DeMuth all over that. I'm just impressed of the pitch there. The pitch was there for the option from the quarterback, and then Ware made a nice one. Nothing going after the pitch. It's good to see them, though, that they're actually getting some movement here offensively.
Yeah, you got to credit the Polars defense there. It's just a nice defensive play. It was the right play call for the Titans, but the Polars were there to gobble it up. 2nd and 8 from the 32, 8 minutes left to play, 3rd quarter. Polars lead it 35-7. And Ware under center, Willemie the fullback. Grayson picks up the block, and Ware across the middle. Caught. Nice play by the tight end to hold on, and that was Bachman for the Titans. A huge gain, probably the biggest gain for the Titans thus far tonight. Beautiful play, Tim.
Yeah, that was an amazing grab. One of the better grabs I've seen thus far.
Absolute beautiful hands there by Kyle Bachman, the senior tight end, as he's able to corral that one in a bit behind him, but able to hold on.
Yeah, I have no idea how he caught that ball. That was an amazing catch.
Picks up a huge chunk of yardage there. 7.5 left to play, 3rd quarter, and Ware under center. 3-step drop back, steps up, goes deep, left side, receiver open, count it, touchdown Titans! Chase Fleischauer with the score for the Titans, and the Titans strike back.
Beautiful throw there by Enware. Beautiful throw by Enware as we see here on the replay. Just a little pump and go, and the receiver turned the Jets on with a beautiful throw. Just led him right to the corner of the end zone here. Touchdown for the Titans. That's a really, really good pass. Good play there for the Titans.
So Enwire to Fleischauer for the Titans score. Pending the extra point. Coming up, it'll be 35-14. North leads it, but Tartan starts chipping away early. And it's a fake. Enwire around the end. Elects to keep it and dives in. It's good for 2. So the Titans getting a little tricky.
Yeah, good play call there by the coach, trying to spark the team up, get the crowd into it. You can see him getting more vocal, the crowd. The guys are on the sidelines jumping up and down. They don't want to give up on this game. Let's take another look here at the fake field goal. Wonderfully drawn up. Looks like they've practiced this many, many times. Good lead blocker out front. Enware just sneaks it in there for the 2 points.
So the Titans start to chip away. 7:17 left here in the third quarter. The Polars still lead it 35-15.
And I will touch on something, Jeb, that we were talking about just a little earlier ago. That was a big series of downs for the Titans, and they needed to score quickly to get back into this game, and that's exactly what they achieved.
Absolutely. It couldn't have came at a better time as the Titans were desperately looking to get something going. They got their fan base back in it here as the Polars fans have silenced a bit as the Titans marched down the field. And, you know, it all started with that personal foul deep in the Titans zone that tacked on 15 for them and bailed them out of a 3rd and long. It turned it into a 1st and 10.
Absolutely, Jeb. Taking advantage of the opportunities when they are there. And that's exactly what the Titans did. Gotta love that.
So the Titans will kick off. Kyle Taylor is back to kick. He'll send it a swib kick down into the left corner, out of the hands, out of the way of the elusive Isaiah Coran, who was back to receive for the Polars. Probably a smart play on the Titans' part to keep the ball out of Coran's hands.
Yeah, however, they have to take the penalty here. And the Polars should get the ball at the 40, I believe.
So 7:17 left to go, third quarter. Polars lead it 35-15.
Oh, wow.
Folks, we want to remind you to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TV19sports, or follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/TV19sports. Keep you up to date with all the latest happening around TV19, scores and highlights and upcoming games that we're out broadcasting and spot stories. All the good stuff can be found on our social media content.
You don't see this too often. The Polars actually accepted the penalty, so they deferred to have the re-kick. So here we go.
And on the re-kick, Taylor sends another swib kick through the middle. Picked up by the Polars and picked up across the 40. Down at the 41. Great field position for the Polars to start here. 7:14 remaining, third quarter. We'll see how the Polars respond.
Yeah, and here comes that offensive line for the Polars. Just a real dominant performance so far from them. No need to let up. Keep controlling the clock, running the ball, and when the explosive plays are there, take them.
The ball will be placed at the 42, 1st and 10. Bothwell in the shotgun for the Polars. It's a handoff inside. Once again, Coran up the right side. He picks up a good chunk up across the 50.
Yeah, that was another solid run. I don't know if you've noticed yourself, Jeb, but he's not really getting touched until he's about 4 or 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. So again, not trying to beat a dead horse here, but that offensive line for the Polars is really dictating a lot of the space there. So they're doing a really good job.
They certainly have. The Polars done a nice job establishing the run tonight. Talk to any head coach of any football team, and that's the number one thing. Bothwell under center, handoff this time to Kamaga through the inside, picks up a huge chunk. First down, Polars across the 40 down to the 42. And once again, the Polars move the chains into the Titans defensive zone. And just when the Titans started to get something going, the Polars are there to answer.
Yeah, another solid run off tackle. He hit the right hole, saw the opening, and again, just running straight ahead, not trying to do too much. Solid positive yardage.
This 1-2 punch between Coran and Kamaga is awfully lethal tonight for the Polars. Bothwell back, quick snap outside. And he hits Holt there for a gain of 2. Once again, the Polars inch their way up a little bit.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Kyle Taylor. Gave a little bit of a daylight there to the receiver. Gave a little bit of daylight here to the receiver on some gap space there, and actually ran up and made a really nice play. Covered a lot of ground there and closed that in within a half a second. Nice tackle.
2nd and 6, ball on the 35. Bothwell out of the shotgun, hands inside. Coran is bottled up there, no gain on the play. And that'll bring a 3rd down upcoming for the Polars.
Yeah, this is a big down here, Jeb. The Titans definitely want to not allow any more yardage here to try to get the ball back to stay in the game. Looking like that gang tackling seems to be the way to go. They all need to pursue the ball defensively. The Titans need to do that. 3 or 4 guys always around the ball seems to be the ticket to stopping that running game here.
Big play for the Polars as Bothwell goes out of the shotgun. One receiver wide left. Outside, it's a pitch. Curran down around the outside and up across for a first down for the Polars. Nice play call by North St. Paul.
Yes, it was. Yeah, really good play call. Again, outstanding blocking by the North St. Paul's offensive line.
Nice block there as well by the wide out receiver. I believe it was Jordan Holt on the block, provided the block for Curran. We take another look here.
Yeah, it was a pitch out wide here. Curran on the sweep. Makes one guy miss, and then, yeah, like you said, Jeb, the receiver pancaked his DB there, and Curran hurdled for the first down.
Bothwell again to Curran, right side. Picks up 3 or 4 on the play, as they're now inside the Titans' red zone. And we'll see if North St. Paul can take advantage of the red zone opportunity.
Yeah, this drive so far is up around 3.5 minutes. They've been controlling the ball, controlling the clock. That's a formula right there to get your defense some rest and dominate the game, and that's what the Polars continue to do.
Certainly, 35-15, they lead it. Just over 4 minutes left to play, third quarter. Bothwell hands outside. Kamaga tackle for a loss. A nice job by the Titans. Max Friedrich on the tackle for loss.
Yeah, Max Friedrich all over that play. Beat the block off the end here from the wide receiver and makes a nice tackle. Textbook tackle right there, Jeb.
Open field tackle. Coaches love to see that. So the Titans defense steps up. Let's see if they can do it again. 3rd and 9 from the 25. Polars looking to add to their lead.
I'm wondering if the Titans are going to gamble and send an extra man or two here.
Bothwell under center, handoff inside. And this is Oduyemi. Looks like he's going to be short of the first down, but down near the 15.
This could be a good spot here for the Polars to elect to kick the field goal. Get some extra work, some stuff they've been practicing on early in the season. Like you said, it's still early. You like to try to get some practice here in the real games to see what you got when you get to these situations.
That's a great take as we see Zhang Lor come out, the kicker for the Polars, as he gets set. Ball's on the 19th. Snap is good. Kick is up. Zhang Lor splits the uprights. Tacks on 3 for the Polars as they lead it 38-15. We'll be back right after this.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
And welcome back as the Polars strike again on a field goal by Zhang Lor. Splits the uprights, gives the Polars a 38-15 lead here late in the third quarter. 2:40 left to play as Zhang Lor gets ready to kick. Once again, we've said it before, the Titans are going to need to get something going. The kick is back and deep over the head of Miles. That's going to go through the end zone. We'll have a touchback. Ball will be placed at the 20 for the Titans.
Yeah, that was a really nice kick there. You hate to see that because you want to see the ball in Miles' hands. He's been extremely electric when he's had it in his hands today for the Titans. He just didn't read the kick all that well, just over his head. They'll start the ball at the 20.
You can see the special teams coach for the Polars was very satisfied with Zheng Lor's kick as he musters one down into the end zone, which is exactly what the Polars want. The last thing they want is the ball in the hands of Kingston Miles, who's been electric when he's gotten the opportunity.
Absolutely, because that's another quick score potential for the Titans. So way to go there by the Polars to avoid that.
Titans start from their own 20, and Ware under center, man in motion. And it's a fake, and Ware rolls out to the right, throws across his body, caught and good. Once again, it's Chase Fleischauer for the Titans coming across the midfield, takes it across the 50 down to the 48, a huge pass play for the Titans.
Absolutely, Jeb. Fleischauer definitely is a speedster. Showed the Jets there as he ran away from his cornerback. And again, another beautiful pass by Angwer. Just lofted it up, let his receiver, let him make a play on the ball. You like to see that.
Thus far tonight, Enware and Fleischauer have done a nice job of connecting for a couple of long pass plays, and that's been the excitement thus far for the Titans. 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 45. Enwire splits it out to the left. Caught and a gain on the play. Nice job there. Jordan Thompson, the receiver for the Titans.
Yeah, really nice pass there. Again, Thompson makes a nice play after he receives the ball and makes a defender miss to drag him for a couple more yards. One thing I will add, Jeb, coming into this game, the Titans' stats as far as passing the ball haven't been the greatest. They are building some positive stats here passing the ball. So win or lose, they are getting great momentum in the passing game.
Certainly. 2nd and 1 to go, the 36. Enwire under center. It's a fake. Enwire holds on to it, and he's pancaked there at the line of scrimmage. May have been a loss on the play.
Yeah, they clogged the middle up there. The Polars' run defense has been pretty consistent all night so far today here, Jeb.
No gain on the play. Actually a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 37 as the Titans trying to get some momentum here. They trail 38-15.
Big play here, Jeb, big play. I wonder if North St. Paul is going to send an extra man here.
Enwire under center. Snap, 2-step drop across the middle. And that falls incomplete. Intended receiver again was Jordan Thompson for the Titans.
Yeah, the Polars definitely sent an extra attacker on the edge. The quarterback read the hot route, tried to get the ball to his receiver, and just overthrew him a tad. The play was there, but that's what it does. When you see the blitz, it hurries everything up and your mechanics start to falter. So, tough break there for the Titans.
We'll see if the Titans can capitalize. They elect to go for it. 4th and 2 on the 37. Less than a minute left to play here in the third quarter. Enwire under center. Willamy, the fullback. The handoff goes to Grayson and across the left side. Looks like he may have gotten enough for the first down.
Yeah, looks like he did get enough for the first down. It's a power run. Move the chains here, Jeb, and the Titans continue to build some momentum. Even though they're losing, they still aren't out. I like the enthusiasm from the Titan side, and the coaches haven't given up as well. I like to see that.
You gotta love that. Going forward on 4th down, it pays off. A new set of downs, 1st and 10. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Titans need to score here to keep it alive. Enwire under center. 5-step drop. Steps up in the pocket, holds on to it. And he's pancaked there by the Polars defense. Down at about the 31. The clock continues to roll here.
Yeah, the Polars sent an extra man there too up the middle. Number 40, Laurel Grayson, with a good blitz pickup to buy his quarterback some extra time. Enwire realized he didn't have the time and just scrambled up the middle to try to buy at least 2-3 positive yards. So that's a good play for the Titans.
So the third quarter comes to an end. The Polars lead it 38-15. We'll be back after this with the start of our fourth quarter.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
And welcome back as we get started here for the fourth and final quarter. Pullers lead it 38-15. And a pitch all the way to the back. Grayson can't get on it. Ball's bouncing around, picked up by the Pullers. A turnover to start. Back the other way for the Pullers is Louis Varland. Not the way the Titans wanted to start out this fourth quarter, as the Pullers capitalize on a miscommunication by Enwire and Grayson.
Yeah, absolutely. Something we had touched on earlier in the game, Jeb. That pitch is a tough one to make. And here's a replay on it. Enwire reads it, sees the option, and makes the pitch. However, just didn't get it all the way out to his running back. And that's a tough play. You don't want to leave him hang out to dry, and he did his best to get on the ball. But the Pullers all over the ball, pounced on it. Really good pickup there by number 11, Louis Varland, and almost had a chance to bring that one back to the house.
Folks, we want to remind you we're always looking for volunteers here at TV 19. If you're interested, contact Arlen Becker. You can see the number there on your screen, or email him at arlen@onlocationtv.org. We said it at the top of the broadcast. It's a great way to gain some experience within the industry and get to see some of the behind the scenes. The injury on the play, and that's tough for the Titans as senior tight end Kyle Bachman goes down. Helped off here by some of his teammates, so hopefully.
Let's just hope it's a cramp, huh? Maybe just looks like a cramp, so.
So as we get started here, the Pullers with a big opportunity to put a dagger in this one. 11:47 left to play. It's 1st and 10 from their 31. And we have a brief delay here. Flag on the play was illegal substitution on the Titans, so that'll give the Pullers some better field position. It'll be 1st and 5 from the 31.
Yeah, it's hard to build some momentum when you're consistently getting flagged. There's just no flow to the game. That's unfortunate. Hopefully they can, rest of the game, they can take care of that.
Bothwell under center for the Pullers. A run play up the middle. And a good one at that. First down. Oduyemi, the ball carrier for the Pullers. He takes it up down to the 45. 46 as we take another look.
Yeah, Oduyemi gets the ball here. They do a running back by committee, and like you said, Jeb, just another unique runner, shows some power, being elusive, running through some tackles, made about 3 guys miss there.
So 1st and 10 from the 36. To the outside, this is Jordan Holt. Pass caught complete. He takes it up across the 50, down to the 47.
Yeah, North St. Paul seems to be really gaining more confidence in that passing game as well. Really starting to get that completion percentage up, especially in the short to intermediate routes. That's what you like to see.
The Pullers all night tonight have done a nice job of moving the ball. They haven't had much trouble, whether it be the running game or even the passing game with Bothwell and Holt. Handoff, end around, and there's the speed of Coran as he looks to make his 4th, down to the 10, the 5, and he musters his way all the way down. Looks like they call him down at the 1. Once again, Isaiah Curran with some impressive running here tonight as he was looking to tack on his 4th touchdown this evening. Let's take another look, Tim.
Yeah, Isaiah Curran again with that deceptive speed, hits the corner there, and look out, makes one guy miss and just is gone. Turns the Jets on, going against probably the better athlete on the Tartan side there, Miles, and actually outran him as well and drags 2 defenders almost into the end zone for the touchdown. That's a power run, Jeb.
1st and goal for the Polars. Bothwell under center. The handoff goes to Kamaga, left side. Count it. The Polars tack on another touchdown.
Yeah, that was a really nice run there. Huge gap created by the offensive line from the Polars. You could have drove a Mag truck through that hole.
Kamaga punches in the easy 6 as the Polars, who have led all night tonight, increase their lead at 44-15 as we await Zheng Lor's extra point. He's been flawless tonight, also tacking on a field goal here on their last drive. Snap, hold is good, kick is up. Zheng Lor splits the uprights yet again, and the Polars jump out 45-15. 10:18 remaining here in the 4th quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
And welcome back to Platinum Bank Stadium here. The Polars just dominating tonight as they lead at 45-15. Tim, it'll be interesting to see if both coaching staffs decide to get some experience for some of their youth.
Yeah,
Miles
absolutely.
back to receive for the Titans as he takes it out across the 30. He's tackled down at about the 36.
Yeah, Miles again with a nice return. Like we've been saying all game, he seems to be the most electric player that the Titans have. It'd be nice to try to get him the ball a little more often.
Back to what I was saying, it'd be interesting to see here if both sides, coaching staffs, elect to get some of their younger underclassmen some experience here in a game that's a little over 10 minutes left to play and demanding lead by the Polars. Be interesting to see.
Exactly, Jeb. This is where you really find the diamonds in the rough. You know what you're going to get from your seniors and juniors, upperclassmen, but this is where you want to get some younger kids some experience so you know what you got later on in the season in case there's some injuries, in case there's anything that comes up. You know, it can happen. So it's nice to see these coaches, if they do, get some younger experienced players in there so they can get that.
Titans decide to take a timeout here. 10-11 left to play.
Yeah, and that timeout might already be a product, Jeb, of what we were talking about as far as substitutions, maybe their second or third string guys not really knowing if they were going to be in on that play and didn't have the right personnel.
Folks, we want to remind you to tune in to our Sports Path broadcast every other Wednesday, live at 7 p.m. on Channel 19. We're kicking things off September 9th, and we'll bring you all of our great highlights from our Fab Five, the games we cover, some interviews with coaches and players, and much, much more. So tune in this September 9th and catch Sports Path on TV 19. The Polars out 45, the Titans 15, just over 10 minutes left to play here.
Yeah, this game isn't over for the Titans. You want to still see them get some positive yardage and build on this, build on every play.
And Ware still in for the Titans is back under pressure, and the Polars pull him down for the sack. Not the way the Titans wanted to come out of a timeout.
No, not at all. Pressure on the edge. They might have just sent actually four rushers there, and they still were able to get pressure. So that's unfortunate for the Titans. They couldn't protect the quarterback, but the Polars are just pinning their ears back at this point and going and getting that quarterback, Jeb.
And they've done a fine job of that tonight. The defense, the special teams, a very well-rounded game played by the Polars here tonight on all facets of the game. As the Titans still trying to get something going here as they battle in their crosstown rivals. The last thing they want to do is get blown out. Handoff is to Grayson inside. He picks up a couple of yards, taken down at the 35. Third down upcoming for the Polars. Take another look at Grayson, the hard runner here.
Yeah, nice power run up the middle. However, number 74 for the Polars has been all over the field. Seth Lowe, another tackle, just clogging the middle. He's definitely doing his job today.
3rd and 12 upcoming for the Titans from their 35. See if the Polars can continue the defensive stand that they've displayed here tonight.
Yeah, they've been having to double team Seth Lowe when they try to run up the middle. He's having that dominant of a game.
Enwire under center, Grayson in the backfield. Willemie the fullback. It's a fake to Grayson. Enwire rolls out, throws upfield, tipped and incomplete. 4th down upcoming for the Titans.
Yeah, just your basic man-to-man defense there from the Polars. The Titans had a little bit of daylight, just didn't release the ball in time. If he'd have gotten rid of that a split second earlier, I believe he would have been able to make a nice play.
We'll see what the Titans elect to do. You would think punt, but in a game where you're trailing by so many points, 30 points to be exact, yeah, it looks like they do elect to punt.
Yeah, interesting. Again, we were talking about it earlier in the game, Jeb, when they had a chance to do this and they actually went for the fake. Now they're punting. I mean, I get it. You want to work on a lot of things that you normally wouldn't have in game situations in practice. So this is good experience for the boys.
Tartan takes a timeout. We take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Polars. As they're taking on Henry Sibley coming up next, and then they'll face the Pioneers from Hill Murray. 25th, they'll take on Matamidi at home against Hastings, and then October 9th, they'll head down to take on Cottage Grove. On the other side, the Titans, upcoming schedule. As we have a bit of a technical difficulty there, we'll get you the Tartan Titans upcoming schedule as soon as it's available. But
yeah, there it is, September 11th at Park, and then they're at home versus Simley, and then they're out at South St. Paul. So they got a tough schedule here coming up.
The Titans kick is a boomer down just inside the 30. Bounced out of play at the 25 is where the Polars will take over. 8.5 minutes left to play in the game. Polars with a demanding lead, 45-15. A lot of the fans for the Titans here starting to trickle out.
You like to see that play call from the special teams and the head coach from the Titans. Now you know what you can kind of get with the kicker. It was a good punt, directional kick, out of bounds, doesn't give them a chance to make an explosive play. So now you can kind of get an idea what you get from that. So that's a good play for the Titans.
Bothwell under center, handoff inside. Not much of a gain on the play, as Luke Jeska able to get a carry here tonight for the Polars. His first one here tonight, maybe picked up a yard or so.
Yeah, that's that experience we talked about, Jeb. The game's quite out of hand here, and now we're going to start seeing some underclassmen here get in and get some experience. Love to see that.
Absolutely. Jeska, only a sophomore for the Polars, getting some experience. And handoff once again inside, bottled up there. No gain on the play. Quarterback in for the Polars now is Portco Breen, who's a junior.
Yeah, they took Bothwell out of the game. Now they got Breen in there as the quarterback. Gotta like that too, get him some experience.
3rd and 9 from the 26 for the Polars. Trying to chew away the clock a little bit here. He's put this one out of touch. In motion. Snap back. Breen holds on to it. Far side, right side. He's taken down at the 21. Loss on the play, but nevertheless, clock continues to tick away.
Yeah, good gang tackling there by the Titans. Showing some relentless effort, not giving up on the play, not giving up on the game. Showing some heart here. You gotta like that. Yeah, a little short handoff here. Fake actually, and the quarterback decides to keep it on the end and around sweep, and a nice tackle from the Titans. Number 25, Kyle Taylor.
And the kick from the Polars sends Miles back to the 38. He picks it up there, takes off right side, across the 40, up to the 45. There he goes,
Jeb. There he goes, Jeb.
Down to the 30, the 20, the 10. There's the speed. Miles with a touchdown for the Titans. Don't count him out quite yet. Anytime Kingston Miles gets the ball in his hands, great things can happen. Huge return there.
I got a little excited there, Jeb. We've been wanting to see this kid with the ball in his hands, and we got exactly what we wanted, and he just makes people miss. Deceptive speed as well, just sidestepping, using some nice speed and that power move there, and he walks it into the end zone.
So Kingston Miles from the 35 returns it all the way back for the Titans score, and the Titans haven't given up quite yet. 6:23 left to play. They're down 45-21 pending the extra point kick here.
Yeah, you could see why, Jeb, earlier in the game, the coaches from North St. Paul definitely did their homework. Directional kicking on punting and the kickoffs. They do not want Miles with the ball in his hands, and you can see why.
Absolutely, Miles with that amazing speed. So as we wait for the extra point, Miles cuts into that Polar lead. 6:23 left to play. We'll be right back with the extra point after this.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids, this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Welcome back as we get ready for the extra point after the long return by Kingston Miles, the junior, for the Titans. Titans elect to go with the 2-point option. The pitch is to Enwar, and in he is.
Beautiful play call there. Really good play call. You gotta like that they're going for two. That's the second 2-point conversion they've converted today. So they're getting some good work on that side.
So the Titans cut it to 22. It's 45-23. Polars lead it. 6:23 left to play here in the game. The Titans still holding on, keeping it a bit of a game here as they battle in their crosstown rivals. Folks, we want to remind you once again to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TV19sports and follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/TV19sports for all of our social media content and up to date and what's going on with all the Fab 5 schools that we cover here in the Metro. The latest scores and highlights, upcoming games and packages that we have to offer. 6:23 left to play here. The Titans more than likely will elect for an onside kick, try to recover here. as they get set to kick. Devontae Eaton is up next to the
flag on the
kicker
play.
there. Flag on the play.
Looks to be offsides on the Titans.
So they'll set it up and try this one again. They'll get backed up a bit. Give the Polars potential good field position. They've started with great field position pretty much all night tonight, and certainly haven't had too much trouble moving the ball.
No, that's correct, Jeb. I do believe the Polars started an offensive drive maybe 3 times in their own zone. So, yeah, they have definitely had great field position start today.
And the kick, squib kick through the hands, but Polar is able to hop on it there. And they touch it down at the 46. Once again, great field position. It's 6:21 left to play. They lead it 45-23. We'll see if the head coach for North St. Paul elects to keep his youth in and gain some of that great experience, or if he brings his starters back in and try to close this one out.
Yeah, good call, Jeb. Definitely some electric plays on both sides of the ball for each team. Been a really good game to watch and announce with you, Jeb. I'm having a great time.
Yeah, I want to thank you for being here, and for all of you for being here on TV 19. Great night is Kumanga on the outside. Kumanga with a huge pickup there, probably first down as they do bring the starters back in. Bothwell under center. Hands off to Kamaga. He picks up 11.
Yeah,
set of downs there.
Yeah, excuse me, sorry, Jeb. If you noticed, he didn't get touched till he was 4 or 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. So again, that offensive line just paving the way.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Titans 42 as North St. Paul's trying to put a dagger in the Titans. Bothwell under center. One receiver left, that's Holt. Inside handoff. And pick up a couple on the play there. Once again, that was Oduyemi as we take another look.
Yeah, Oduyemi following his blocks, trying to just secure the ball, 2 hands there, not trying to fumble, playing smart football, trying to manage the clock. Again, that offensive line, good for 2-3 yards off the ball. It's easy to run when you get that push.
Yeah, they've been getting great chunks all night. Holt is split off right. Bothwell under center. Oduyemi in the backfield. This time it goes to Curran again. Look out for his speed. Curran again across the 30. He hits that second gear, and it's tough to take down.
Yeah, once he sees daylight, he hits that hole extremely hard and fast with a lot of power.
Take another look here as Curran sees the hole you talked about and hits that second gear and just goes.
Yeah, he's definitely picking up chunks of yardage here today.
Just under 5 minutes left to play. 1st and 10 from the 28. Polars trying to close this one out as they come into Platinum Bank Stadium and are looking to steal one from the Titans. A pitch to Curran left side. Flag on the play across the 25. He's down at the 24.
Looks to be in the area of holding here, Jeb, on the Polars. Yeah, bring that one back.
And so holding on North St. Paul will bring that one back a bit. They'll reset. 4:39 left to play. All North St. Paul tonight. Well, 1st and 10 from the 39. 4.5 minutes left to play here in the ball game. Bothwell under center. And a little miscommunication. North St. Paul elects to call a timeout. As they take a timeout, as will we. We'll be right back after this.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
And welcome back. 4:18 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Polars lead at 45-23 as they look to close out here. Starters back in for the Polars. Holt is spread out wide right. Bothwell under center. And it's a handoff to Kamaga left side. And he twinkle toes for a couple. Maybe picked up 2 on the play.
Yeah, the Polars have been in control of this game in every facet from the beginning till now. Let's see if they can close it out like you said here, Jeb.
As the clock continues to wind down, just under 4 minutes now ticking off. The Titans just were unable to really get the offense going tonight, and turnovers ultimately became the difference maker.
Yeah, yes it was. Turnovers definitely did them in, and not really getting a lot of flow on the offensive side of the ball. The Tartan Titans didn't have that going today. So
fake to Kamaga and roll out to the right for Bothwell. They try to go cross field to Oduyemi, but just off the fingertips. They'll bring up a 3rd and 20 as you take another look, just out of the reach of Oduyemi.
Ooh, yeah. The throw was there. Good mechanics on Bothwell's part. Just right through his hands. Nothing you can do about that. Put it behind you. Try to make the next play.
3rd and 20 from the 38. 3:33 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Bothwell under center. Kamaga in motion. He gets the handoff left side. The Titans are there to gobble it up. A nice tackle there for a loss, and that is going to bring up a 4th down for the Polars.
Yeah, that was a really nice tackle. Gang tackling again. The Titans, that's what they need to do, and they sandwiched them. So a good play here to try to get the ball back and salvage some pride.
We'll see what the Polars elect to do as the ball sits on the 38 of the Titans. 4th and 20 for the Polars as they figure out their play. Break huddle. Jordan Holt spread out wide right. Bothwell again under center. And looking for a hard snap, not getting the Titans to jump. And they take the delay of game as they chew away at the clock a bit. Flag on the play.
That's a high IQ football play right there by the coach. Sensing the game is just about out of reach, trying to get a hard snap, hard count in there to catch the Titans offside. Doesn't happen. Take the 5-yard loss, get a little bit of extra room on the punt.
Yeah, heads up call by the coach. It'll be 4th and 25 from the 43 as the Polars elect to punt. But the ever dangerous Kingston Miles is back for the Titans, excuse me. We'll see if he has an opportunity to get the ball in his hands.
I hope he does, Jeb.
The kick is up, and it's directed left side. It's going to fall out of play at the 6.
Yeah, that's a nice kick by the Polars. Can't fault them for that. Kingston Miles has been the most electric guy besides Curran for the Polars on the field here tonight. And again, they avoid him, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, smart play there by the coaching staff of the Polars. We've seen what happened when he had an opportunity to return the last one, and he started to chip away at that lead. But now as the the clock becomes your enemy. 2:26 left to play. The Titans got to rush down and score early and then hope for an onside kick to keep this game alive.
Yeah, and this is a good opportunity for them to get in their 2-minute offense, hurry-up offense to try to move the ball here, get a little experience for later on down the season. This will pay dividends.
2 receivers left, 1 right, Enwire back. Empty backfield, Enwire from his end zone, throws it up, middle of the field. Maybe a flag on the play. No flags called. I think the Polars got away with one there as Chase Freeshire, who's been Enwire's main target tonight, may have been contact early. Let's take another look.
Yeah, I thought I saw some contact there myself. Nice play fake, a little pump fake there on the go route. Nice throw to lead his receiver here to just let him make a play on the ball. And he definitely looked like there was some arm contact there, holding down an arm, so he couldn't get 2 hands up to catch the ball.
Nevertheless, no flag on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10, deep in the Titan zone from the 7. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Enwire. Pressure coming. Polars are there. He's tied up, and this is going to be a tackle for a loss. Once again, the Polar defense has been on top of their game.
Yeah, definitely a nice play there to put an end to maybe the drive. I think there might have been some extracurricular activities again here, Jeb. Might be a 15-yard unsportsmanlike. I do see the flag.
Like we touched on earlier, both teams know each other very well. These 2 schools are only a matter of miles away, so a lot of these kids have grown up together and competed against one another through all their youth athletics. And now they find themselves, granted it's early in the season, only the 3rd game for both squads, but at the end of the day, you want to beat your buddies.
Absolutely, Jeb. You want to have those bragging rights, and I think that's what that personal foul was all about, just rubbing it in a little too much to one of your close friends.
Titans are bailed out by the call, but tough snap here. They have to elect to drop on it. So loss of a play there, maybe picked up a couple of yards on the bouncing ball as Luke Miskey jumped on it for the Titans.
Seems to be that the Titans have elected to run the clock out here and admit defeat.
1:28 left to play. Polars lead at 45-23 as we wind this one out. Enwire is in the shotgun. Actually, Hernandez, is back in for the Titans. Hernandez started tonight's game. Across the middle, crossing route. A nice play there. Good pass by Hernandez, caught by Luke Miskey.
Yeah, just when I think they're going to admit defeat, they come out with a nice play like that. You got to like that. Hernandez showing really good accuracy and a nice tight spiral for the throw for the 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Titans from their 35. Hernandez out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Grayson in the backfield. Hernandez steps up, goes left side. Caught it. 30, 20, 10, down to the 5. Touchdown, Titans. Jordan Thompson. And a huge play for the Titans just when you thought this one was over. The Titans score again. Let's take another look, Tim.
Yes, it was an electric play. They're saying not just yet here to the Polars. Hernandez steps back in the pocket, sees the pressure, and lofts a beautiful pass down the left sideline for the number 80 for the Titans. Jordan Thompson with a wonderful catch and brings it to Pater for the touchdown, Jeb.
Thompson, the junior, connects for the long pass play. Hernandez, who started tonight's game, throws a nice ball out there. Thompson corrals her in and shows off some speed as he sprints down the sideline for the touchdown. Titans elect again to go for 2. Hernandez under center. They drop back. They go for the fade route.
That was our guy out there, Jeb. That was our guy. He's throwing to Kingston Miles over there in the corner. He couldn't come down with the ball.
A smart play at 6'2", 175 pounds. I don't fault him as we take another look. Maybe needed to get a little more air under that toss.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that, Jeb.
Take
and
another
here's a look at the touchdown.
The scoring drive here. Beautiful throw by Hernandez, and Thompson Sends.
Yeah, he looked to maybe not having to press the pedal down on the speed all the way, and then as he turned and noticed the defenders were getting closer, he had to turn the jets back on. You want to make sure when you have those opportunities to score, you finish it off.
Exactly.
Don't take anything for granted.
So the Titans at least save a little face against their crosstown rival as this one's about to come to a close. They cut the lead down. It's 45-29, 16-point ball game. But at least end on a couple of high notes as they've had some big-time plays, some big yardage plays here as we wind this one out.
Yeah, great point, Jeb. A lot of good things to take away from the game from both teams here. The coaches definitely have seen some things they like. They know what they can get now from their team moving forward.
And the kick from Taylor, a squib kick across the middle. Tapped around a bit, but eventually falling on it was number 8, Sam Rosso-Searing.
Yeah, Titans got to be careful there. Again, they made a little bit of a bad play earlier in the game, jumping on a player after he was already down. And another borderline decision here, jumping on a player after he was already down. Lucky he didn't get a sportsmanlike conduct.
The refs let that one go. I agree with you. I thought there might have been a flag thrown, but they elect not to. 39 seconds left to play in this one. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40 for the Polars.
Gotta love the fight from the Titans, though. Not giving up. Even when I thought they were, they came out and they hit you with a nice touchdown. Big explosive play.
And the Polars take a knee. Start to wind the clock out here as the final 30 seconds start to tick away. From all of us here at TV 19, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. Tim Garcia alongside. I'm Jeb Brand. It's been a doozy. We've gotten some scoring tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Some electric football, big plays, all-around smart plays. And one thing I do like is the sportsmanship they're showing here at the end of the game.
Certainly, we love to see that. So that'll do it here from Platinum Bank Stadium. The Polars come into town and take one from the crosstown rivals, 45-29 your final. From Tim Garcia, I'm Jeff Brand. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.